Yo, horror fans, and welcome once again to the Horror Beats. Today I'll be bringing you the movies I got this week. Some from Books A Million, others from Best Buy, garage sales, and Goodwill. So let's start. Now, originally the trip to Books A Million was to find the Scream magazine that you couldn't find in Barnes & Nobles. Didn't find it there, but I did find some bargain movies. First one I got was Hatchet Blu-ray. Then Laid to Rest. Now this is I already got both. And this one came from a bin, from a movie bin they had. Pumpkinhead, Ashes to Ashes, and Pumpkinhead 4, Blood Feud, which I really enjoyed. I thought they were pretty good. Not quite the original Pumpkinhead, but satisfying. Now, this is the only thing I got from Best Buy. Now, it was between this and Peter Jackson's steelbook of King Kong, but I went with this, obviously. Shaun of the Dead. This looks beautiful. It's one of my favorite films. I could not say no. So, that was the only thing I got in Best Buy. And upon leaving, we stopped by a garage sale. Now, this isn't the only thing I got at that garage sale, but movie-wise. And I already own it on VHS. I just thought I'd buy it because it's still wrapped and it's plastic. And it's Jacob's Ladder. That's not the price I paid for, but so that was that. Then we went to Walmart. Walmart, it was just a quick trip for some things we needed for the shop. But as always, I always get away with going to watch the movies, and I quickly just picked up something I always wanted to pick up, I just never did before, and decided that I'd pick it up, which is the 4-pack of Stephen King. It's got the collector's edition, The Dead Zone, and Pet Sematary, and it's got Silver Bullet, and Graveyard Shift. So, 4 very good Stephen King adaptations. Then on Thursday, after a doctor's appointment, we went garage sailing. The first garage sale I found, apart from a DVD player, which I had already owned one, but I somehow lost the remote, so I couldn't go into the special features. So I found this one at a pretty cheap price with the remote, so I got that. And there I also got The Purge, Blu-ray, DVD, and digital. Then I got Pellets, Dario Argento's second entry into Masters of Horror, second season. Then I got Grindhouse, Robert Rodriguez, Planet Terror. Now I got both, which I could have gotten on the Blu-ray double disc, but I like the covers. I'm still gonna get it on Blu-ray though. Then I got me Freddy vs. Jason. Now, I know it doesn't seem like, oh, Freddy vs. Jason, but it's movies that I had before. Like I've said, I've sold for financial reasons, so now I'm just getting back. Legion, yeah, my favorite from that batch. House of a Thousand Corpses. When this movie was coming out, I was working at this food processing place in Shelby, Ohio. And I was advertising the shit out of it because I was really excited. I'm a big fan of Rob Zombie. At the time of his music, And then when I found out it was into a horror movie, and they only had it in one theater, and I didn't know which one it was until I accidentally found it. And it wasn't quite the crowd I was expecting, but then again, I didn't advertise it right. But I still enjoyed it and had fun watching it. House of a Thousand Corpses. Then, I know, there's not a lot of fans out there for it, but I quite enjoyed it. It's, you know, it's a good movie. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Yeah, I like Sean Connery. Then, I consider this to be a horror comedy. Could be just me, but I'm weird like that. Club Dread. I really liked it. It's got the slasher, it's got the gore, and it's got, well, it's not a masked killer, but it's a killer with a poncho. So that was cool. And I can't say no to Goosebumps. So I got me A Night at Terror Tower. No, A Night in Terror Tower. Sorry. That's what I got on that garage sale. Then I went to Goodwill. Now this is a trip. This is the same trip I did when I bought those other ones, but on the pile I created, I kind of messed it all up. Anyways, that same day from that trip that I did in Sandusky, I went to a Goodwill, and this is what I got. Kind of confusing, but The Grudge. Now I know, Ju-on is better, but I really liked it. It was a good movie. Now this is another remake that I like, although I kind of feel dirty after watching it. Last House on the Left. The rape scene just makes me feel like, ooh, no, I can't believe I'm watching this. But it's very effective. And another remake I like, which I love the original, but this one was cool. If I'm correct, I think I saw this one before I actually watched the original. But either way, it caught my attention to go look for the original. Quarantine. So that was cool. Then, this is my second favorite Mike Mendes movie. The first one had to be The Convent, which I loaned out and never got back. Grave Diggers. Now, The Convent had to be the most funny, entertaining audio commentary I've heard. I don't remember if I heard the commentary on this one, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to have as much fun hearing it as I did with The Convent. It has Grave Dancers. Then I got The Dead Zone. Now I know this was the TV miniseries from TNT. I could be wrong with the station, but this way now I can do a comparison of what's the difference between both the movie from David Cronenberg and this one. Kind of like the one I want to do, which is in the works, of Exorcist: The Beginning and Dominion. So that's going to be fun. Then this one was kind of like a bummer, but I have never seen the series because I'd never had HBO, and I always wanted to. So I found this at that Goodwill, and it's season 3, the complete season 3. And it doesn't have the slip cover or nothing, so I kind of a little apologetic about that. But when I got home, I did not see it, and I usually always check because there's been occasions where they don't have the same movie on their box. And I didn't do it to this one, mainly because it was quick grab at the end. I was contemplating it because I wasn't even going to be familiar with what was going on, but I still got it. That and because there I also found a comic on True Blood, and I couldn't let that go either. I needed a good home. So it's got all of them, 1, 2. But it's missing 3. So that's a whole big chunk right there. But that's my fault. I should have checked. Well, that's that. Thing's gonna fall. Then got me VHS of Hellraiser. Now this is a collector's edition. It comes with a television commercial preview, obviously the film, and interviews with Clive Barker, Andrew Robinson, Claire Higgins, and Ashley Lawrence. So that was nice. It was cool. And then, lastly on there, I got me Audrey Rose. Now I consider myself, this is just me, the biggest horror fan out there, and I have not seen Audrey Rose. I haven't seen a lot of horror movies, which I am gonna try and change this year. So that's Audrey Rose. It's got Anthony Hopkins in it, so that's cool. Then this is where I went to the garage sales on Thursday. I found these. I'm trying to remember. Anyways, yeah, Ninth Gate. Now I already did a horrible review on the Ninth Gate. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I'm pretty sure you'll find something you like. That's the Ninth Gate. Then, now I'm gonna show them both because I already own them. I'm just a cover kind of person. Like, if it's got a different cover I don't have, I'll just get it. Now this cover I actually do have, and on the one I do have, we got the little opening, then you close it, whatever, sleeve. So it's Ghostbusters 1 and 2. But apart from the Ninth Gate being the highlight of me getting that, because I really like that movie, I also got these other two VHSs, which is The Fury and the original Hitcher. Then, this is my favorite one, of garage sailing. And the story behind it is, the lady told me that her mom, an old lady, I'm thinking maybe 60, 70, she's had her VCR broken. Now, I kind of thought, well, if her VCR broken, how come she didn't get another one? Well, the thing is, I guess she needed to get rid of them, or maybe her kids wanted her to get rid of them. Now, most of them were all horror movies. Most of them I already had, and I just didn't have the money to get all of them at the time. But I thought it was very cool, and I'm thinking that's who I'm gonna be when I get older, having all these horror movies, and you know, one of my kids are just gonna want to sell them, which is pretty sad. But I loved the story behind it, and I just wanted to get as many as I could from her. So I got me Halloween 4, Return of Michael Myers. I already have a Nightmare on Elm Street, but I don't have this cover. So I got a Nightmare on Elm Street. And this is one of my favorite Alfred Hitchcock movies, besides Psycho. The Birds. And I know, there's not a lot of fans out there for this one either, but I liked it. Maybe because I liked the Blair Witch. I don't know. It was okay. Book of Shadows, the Blair Witch 2. Now, I don't have this. I don't think I do on either format, so I had to get it. It's my favorite of the franchise, Dream Warriors. I couldn't let it go. And I know this one's part of the whole VHS collection that if you have them all together, Freddy is in the back, or in the spine, not in the back, in the spine. As you can see, that's part of a sweater on his arm. She didn't have all of them, although she did have from Dream Master to Freddy's Dead. Not that I was iffy on getting them. I just didn't go back, and I wanted to. Hopefully she'll have it again. Now to see if I can get them off her hands. Anyways, it's Dream Warriors. Then I got Ed Gein, which is a very cool movie. I think this one's a little better than Kane Hodder's. Although Kane Hodder's one portrayal of Ed Gein was interesting, but I like this one a little better. Steve Roback, Ed Gein. Now I'm gonna go a little quick because this video is going a little longer than I expected. But then there's a lot. We got Hellraiser 3: Hell on Earth. It's the unrated version. That's gonna be cool. And like I said, I consider myself one of the biggest horror fans that I've seen a lot of horror movies, but still, I have not seen Parents. And I know it's on Blu-ray, in the Vestron collection, but I haven't seen it. I always wanted to and never did, but now I am. And then I got Lost Souls. Now I remember reading about this in a back issue of Fangoria, and it caught my attention. I just never got around to seeing it. I get easily distracted or amused by other things. Like I'll be wanting to watch one thing, and then I'll see something else. I just go and watch that other thing. I never really watch what I want, or I do watch what I want, but not what I was planning on watching. So that's Lost Souls. And then these, I had never seen them, and I just wanted to check them out. Night Screams. This one is starring Casper Van Dien and Kirk Cameron's sister. I mean, I read the bag. It's pretty cool, and it's a ghost story. I like ghost stories. So, it's a Night Screams. Then, I got Slaughterhouse Massacre. I read the bag. I liked it, and I said, why not? Another addition to the collection. And it's considered the scariest film of the year by Independent Film Quarterly. So that's a plus. And the last from this week is The Amityville Curse. Now it's in a clamshell, and I know the box has been butchered, but hey, some good protection. So, that my horror fiends with the movies I got this past week. Obviously gonna get more. So I will share with you my finds. Until then, hope you like what you see. Thanks for watching. Now, on to the next video.